What's going on, everybody? Alright, so even though I've got my coffee with me, we're going to try to keep this one kind of short and to the point, at least as short as I can without getting off down too many rabbit holes and tangents. I'll go ahead and warn you up front. This is probably going to trigger some folks. There's probably going to be some collective gasps, some various groups across the internet with what I'm about to tell you. So if you feel a sudden vacuum happen, it's because of that collective that's inevitable, okay? So practice smart. It is imperative right now that you practice smart. Time is of the essence. I don't get nearly enough time to go to the range and practice as I want to or need to. So when I do get time to go, I've got to maximize it and get the most out of it I can. Now, since I don't get to go all that often, I do a lot of dry fire, and dry fire works. If you're not doing dry fire, you should be, okay? Work it in. If you can spare 15 minutes a day to do some dry fire, it's worth it, okay? So recently, a buddy of mine and I got to spend a little bit of time out at the range, and we went through this little course of fire that we've got that we're going to implement kind of with our immediate circle of friends as a way for everybody just to kind of see where they're at, what they need to work on, and get a little bit of effective practice time in all in one shot. Excuse me. The thing about it is, though, it's a very simple course of fire. We're only using 60 rounds to do the whole course. Now, I know some of you just can't believe that. If you do 60 rounds and they're effective rounds, you're getting a lot out of it, okay? You don't have to spend an entire case of ammo every time you go to the range. In fact, most of you that are doing that are probably getting very little out of your range trip, or you're reinforcing bad habits. I digress. The 60 round course of fire that we're doing covers everything from 7 yards all the way out to 100 yards. We're covering all various positions from standing to squatting, kneeling, prone, working from behind cover and barricades. We've got all the things covered. The course of fire is specifically focused, though, on accuracy. We also work in reloads, and of course, if you have a malfunction, you clear the malfunction and go, but reloads is primarily what we intentionally work in. So you're kind of getting a little bit of everything with what you're doing. There are no timers involved at all. We're not concerned about how fast someone can do this. What we're concerned about is people being accurate and smooth and getting all their rounds on target like they need to be. Here's your unpopular truth. Far too many folks spend far too much time mag dumping and worrying about split times than they do worrying about effective weapon manipulation and effective basic marksmanship. That should be your number one things that you're working on, guys, is effective marksmanship and solid weapon handling and manipulation. All the other stuff, and unless you are God tier already, that's what you should be working on. And I doubt very few of us are, and I know some folks that actually they are at that level, and you know what they work on? They're always working on marksmanship fundamentals. That's what I see them doing when I'm with them or when I talk to them. Maximize your range time and training time. Get your marksmanship fundamentals mastered. Make every shot count. You don't have to fire a lot of shots. Make every one count. work from different positions, work from different distances. This is my, I don't want to say truck gun because it doesn't stay in my truck, but it's my travel gun that anytime I'm traveling or going somewhere, if I'm going to our property to work, to do stuff, if I'm going to our range, whatever, I've got this gun with me. It stays in its case, ready to go with some other stuff so that I can just grab it and look out the door with it and have it with me while I'm out. This is the gun that I ran the other day. It's been in the case untouched for over 6 months now, if not longer. So I intentionally wanted to run that gun the other day to additionally accomplish other things at the same time that I was working on things I just talked about in the course of fire, in that it let me double check that my gun was working when I know I haven't lubricated it or anything like that in months. That was my chance to find out if it was going to work or not, so that I know, okay, I've got to keep tighter tabs on maintenance on it because of it being hauled around. Didn't have any problems. Ran 100%. I took the opportunity to take a mixed mash set of ammo with me. Some of it that I knew was kind of low powered and sketchy. Wanted to see what all would run through the gun again. Everything ran great. I only had one round that short stroked on me, and it was with the weak ammo that I knew was a problem. The reason I wanted to shoot it up and get rid of it. Easily fixed and remedied. It gave me a chance to do a quick tap rack. Gun was back up running. Life was great. Nothing special about the gun, but it let me see and build confidence in the fact that my gun's working when I need it. I can hit when I'm aiming at, when I need to, how I need to, from different positions, different distances. And it also served as a little bit of a humbling reminder that after multiple back surgeries and age creeping in and other various injuries and such, there are some things that the body no longer likes to do. I can do just about anything I want to, but when we're talking in terms of shooting positions, my back and knees do not like squatting, not and trying to be stable. That is my least stable firing position, and I know it. Doing that on the range the other day let me reinforce that in my head and remind myself, hey, if I need to make a shot, I need to find a position other than squatting, even if it's just to take a knee or whatever, to take the shots from, because that's my least stable position. I can do it in an emergency though, if I need to, but it's not ideal or optimal. Practice smart. There are so many things that you can learn and work on, get your brain programmed for by a simple firing schedule, not dumping a lot of rounds, not worrying about how fast you can blaze away on the target or anything else. Again, ours is just a simple little 60 round course of fire that covers all the fundamentals that we need to, and then shows everybody, hey, here's where I need to polish up and work a bit. All right. Sorry if I ran it on this one too long. I wanted to keep it short, but I know I kind of got off, but I really feel like this is something that not enough people are paying attention to. Practice smart. Yes, I'm repeating myself intentionally. Key word in that is practice. Get out there and do it when you can. I don't get to do it as much as I want to, like I said at the start. So maximize it when you get the chance. All right, and you don't have to break the bank either, because again, you're not blazing through tons of rounds. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Work those fundamentals. Accuracy. 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 I'll see y'all later.